Hi everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bassin, and haven't really made a video in a couple weeks, so I figured I'd do a quick video here. It's kind of that transition time here in New Jersey, the Northeast, I guess. The spawn's over, and the fish, got hit pretty hard, probably, for all the bed fishermen out there, and so they've kind of moved off. And I was fishing up at Candlewood this past Saturday, and although the morning bite was good, in the afternoon you could tell those fish were really getting skittish with boat traffic and just the pressure, I think, of some tournaments going on. A lot of guys fishing, and I think they moved off a lot. So that shallow bite, for us at least, kind of went away there in the afternoon. So I think it's time to move off the bank a little and get to more finesse fishing. So I might be heading up to New York this week, up to my mom's lake and fish in New York and fish for some smallies. So I just want to kind of show you my finesse setups that I got. I'd rather flip, but you got to do what you got to do this time of year. So I got like one, two, three, about 6 or 7 spinning rod setups here. First one I got. This is a true bass swim bait with a true bass swim bait head. This is just this is an Ardent edge rod. It's like a 7.2 rod. I think this is a medium heavy. Got like 10-pound fluoro on there, and this is just, I'm gonna run, swim baits on this. I happen to have the true bass on here now. I'm gonna throw that up there. I'm gonna throw some Kitex, but this will probably be my smaller swim bait setup that I'll throw. And I got about 10-pound fluoro on there. Fluger President reel. So that'll be my first more finesse setup. Just throwing that small swim bait. Yesterday I tied up a drop shot. This is the Ardent Tournament Pro rod here. This is a medium rod. I think this is a 7-footer. I don't remember. Yeah, 7-foot medium. That's on a bolt, an Ardent bolt spinning rod, and I got 8-pound fluoro. I've got a 6-pound fluoro leader mosquito hook. You guys can see. Beast Coast drop shot bait weight there. Now what I did this year, a lot of times I'll just run it up. What I did is I put a swivel on my my leader. I don't like tying my leaders like braid to fluoro, or I'd rather use a swivel, and that'll keep the line twist out when I'm drop shotting. And I just put just a clear bead up there, so I'm not smacking that swivel into my top eye. So there's my drop shot setup, 8 to 6, and I've got bags and bags of drop shot baits to throw up there as I knock over the rod by spinning my swim bait rod. Trying to knock everything over. Second setup, one of my favorites, especially up on if I'm fishing, smallmouth fishing or anywhere. I love throwing a fluke. And I'm gonna throw some some Tech Baits flukes, some Zoom flukes, and it's just a Veritas 7-foot medium rod, 8-pound fluoro. That's a C-Force spinning reel. It's become one of my favorite spinning reels the last few years, the C-Force. So if you guys are like ardent spinning reels, I love that C-Force. And it's a 7-foot medium, Abu Garcia Veritas rod. That's a Zoom fluke on there, 4/0 red EYG Gamakatsu hook. Love throwing a fluke. It's always great up on my mom's lake. I'll probably be throwing that a lot. I know last year, this time of year when I was up there, was a lot of swim bait throwing, Kitex and stuff. But the fluke is great too. My other Veritas, another 7-footer. That's the Fluger. I think that's the Fluger Supreme reel. Another 7-foot Veritas. That's just a flick shake, and that's a Sweebo worm, Gambler. I like wacky. That's a good wacky style type worm. That's a pepper grass color, I think. And that's just your typical flick shake hook. A little weed on that from last time up in Candy. But another finesse setup. I don't anticipate fish still being on beds up there. I assume they'll be done with that. Let's see, another setup. Another Abu Garcia Revo combo here. They were doing these limited series, I think a year or so ago, and picked up the green one. It's pretty cool. I believe this is 8-pound fluoro. This is just a cut. This is just a Tech Baits Ned head, and that is a Kitech Spider on there. So if they're eating a little crayfish, this is a good bait. But you can see that Revo rod. I believe this is a medium too. 7-foot medium, yeah. Usually for finesse fishing, I'm using a medium. But, you know, light fluoro, Kitech Spider with a Ned head. Alright, now here is something that I am not very good at yet, just because I haven't done it. I tied on a spy bait. And this is a dual Realis spy bait. This is a 90. This is that pink one. And light 6-pound fluoro Fenwick medium light rod. It's a 6.9 medium action. 6-pound very light fluoro on my Ardent reel. I believe this it's that Ardent Finesse reel. So this is a very light setup. I am no expert with a spin bait, but up there with all those smallmouth, it probably will be good. So I figure, why not? I'll tie it on, give it a try. But that's a technique that I am not an expert at in any way, so I want to learn how to get better at it. And the last setup I have so far is what we have to definitely have when we're finesse fishing, and that's a Ned rig, and that's a Tech Baits Goblin Ned rig on a pink Ned head there. It's my Enigma Epon rod, which I really love. That's a Ardent Seaforce reel, which I like too. So that's my Ned rig setup. This might be like 7-pound sunline here, but you got to have the Ned, especially up there. They love the Ned rig up there. So that's kind of it. That's the finesse setups that I have. And like I said, I'd rather power fish, but where my mom lives up on Great Saguenay Reservoir, it's more of a finesse-y lake. There are some areas there where I could do some flipping, but it'll most likely be, you know, working the main lake, working the rocks and the humps, and throwing moving baits like swim baits. And, you know, if it's really windy, the spinner bait could be very good. But it'll probably be a lot of that finesse stuff. So it's kind of that time of year where I'm going to throw some topwater baits and throw the finesse baits. The heavy-duty flipping is not quite there yet for me, even though on Candlewood I did get some nice jig fish. So that's kind of it on the finesse stuff. You guys have never seen a Sweebo worm. I assume they still make these. This is a Gambler. And this is a worm I like to, you know, wacky style. I like to drop shot it too. The True Bass swim baits. I know I've shown you these guys before, but that's the one I have tied on right now. It's a 4.5 incher. That's the 99 Problems color. So I haven't thrown them up in my mom's lake because I'm new to this swim bait, so I'm going to try it up there and see if they like it. I know they like the Kitechs a lot. This bait is a little tougher. Like the Kitechs, they'll tear up really fast. This one, the plastic on these is a little tougher, so we'll see if that if they're eating it, then I won't go through as many as the Kitechs. But that's it for my finesse setups. I do want to show you guys one thing here. I fished with Eric from Tech Baits last Saturday up in Candy, and he turned me on to some really cool custom painted baits, and he gave these to me to try out. And this is the Goblin color. This is your 2.5 square bill. I don't know if you guys can see that on the bottom there. It's Stoneman and Sons Lure Company. So I just checked out their website today. Some really nice custom style baits, and this Goblin color is awesome. Nice tacky hooks. So that's your 2.5 square bill. They also gave me this little glide bait, swim bait type bait here to try out in the same color pattern. So that's I'm sure the smallies are just going to devour this. So I'm going to take this up to New York this week and throw it around and see what happens. But if you guys are interested in some custom painted, crankbaits, check out StonemanandSons.com. Check them out on Instagram. That's Stoneman Lures, and really cool stuff. So, I'm new to this. new to these baits, so I'm going to try them out and see how I like them. But I love throwing a 2.5 anyway, and I do well with it up there, so I'm sure that they will hammer this, especially that color, those smallies. And I'll show you guys. That's the box the one came in, so I hope you guys can see that. But check them out online. It's nice looking stuff. And I'm like most of you guys. I love the custom colored stuff, custom paint jobs and everything. So it's going to be probably a finesse situation up there for the next. I'm going to be up there for 4 days. Probably get 2 or 3 days of fishing in. Go visit my mom for her birthday and chill out a little bit. New York's about the only place I can travel. Can't go to Vermont. Can't go to Massachusetts. Can't go to Maine. New Hampshire is a little, touchy whether you're allowed to travel there or not. Out of New Jersey, the New Jersey place will get you in trouble for going across state lines. But I can go there. I can go to New York at least. So I'm going to go up there and hopefully I'll have some, maybe do some filming while I'm out on the boat and give you guys some cool video from up there. The reception's not great, so it'll probably won't be back till I get back. So it might take a couple days to get anything downloaded that I do. Wi-Fi and getting anything on your phone's a little shaky up there in the Adirondacks. So that's about it. Keep this one semi-short. That's it for now. So hopefully the next some video clips I'll have for you from some smallie fishing up in New York State, the Adirondacks this week, and look for that soon. So I hope everybody's enjoying the nice weather. Getting a little hot, but still summer fishing's here, and slowly but surely this post-spawn will get over with, and the fish will get in their normal patterns. And a lot of the lakes I've been on, the weeds are looking good, and flipping time will be here soon, hopefully. Not just all finesse fishing. So that's it, guys, and I will see you soon on YouTube. Mark out.